Hi guys, my name is Steve B. Coming to you today to talk about staying sober for today. And I don't know. Yesterday I was talking about one day at a time, and that whole philosophy of one day at a time. And I'm gonna do a continuation of that today because it's so important. You know, we like I was saying, you could do anything one day at a time. You could quit drinking one day at a time. You could exercise one day at a time. You could read a book one day at a time. You could do anything one day at a time. And I'm just here to tell you, you could stay sober one day at a time too. You know, I really, really, really and truly believe that. And I want to encourage you to try it. Try staying sober just for today. If you could do it today, fantastic. And today, if it leads to tomorrow, when tomorrow comes, it'll be today again. You do the same thing. Um, God did me a huge favor when He took away that desire to drink, because honestly, I was never able to put it down. I tried, and before I came into recovery, I tried on my own. Couldn't do it. I tried and failed many times. So here I am. Today to tell you that that's the whole secret of the thing right there. Staying sober one day at a time. You know, what do? We take one step at a time. What do? We take one bite at a time. I have a friend. He always says, "How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time." That's something I'm never gonna attempt. I'm never gonna try to do that because that ain't in my desires. But yeah, that it's keeping it simple. The two best things that I ever learned in recovery were keep it simple, one day at a time. I remember right from the beginning when I came in, I latched on to those two slogans and I said, "Yep, keep it simple." And keeping it simple is one day at a time. If you must, 1 second at a time, or a minute at a time, or 1 hour at a time, however you got to do it. But it all works. And it works fantastic. I'm here to tell you that it works fantastic. You know, one day at a time, you could end up with 32 years. I do. I'm not bragging or nothing like that. I'm just saying that if I could do it, you could do it. And I want to see you do it. You could do it. One day at a time. Yeah. Down here at the park, nobody here. It says 18 degrees. 18 degrees, baby. Cold. Very cold. Very cold. But that's okay because, that's supposed to warm up. Next few days it's going to be a little bit warmer. I was going to come down here and walk. I don't feel like walking right now. It's freaking stinging cold. And I don't want to be cold. So, guys, what's up today? What's up on this beautiful January 23rd of 2025? I'm only going to be able to say that one day at a time. I can only say that for today because this is the only January 23rd of 2025 there's ever going to be. I and there's an expression I really like to hear. I don't, it's pretty profound too. It's let's see. Uh, I've never been in this day before, so this is a first for me. Something like that. I've never lived in January 23rd, 2025 before. This is the first time I've ever done that. So, it's the first time this day ever showed in the history of the world. You know, um, it's so good to be alive and kicking, man. I woke up this morning. I wake up kind of heavy, kind of like, but it's just a bad habit that I wake up, kind of like, oh, here we go again. You know, I want to look up and I want to say, thank you, God, another opportunity, another chance to do your will one day at a time. Um, yeah, there's nobody down here walking, you know, it's very, very cold. It's Arctic cold. But, yeah, we're supposed to get a little relief after today, you know, maybe get back into, walking, and I want to start exercising too. I always say I'm gonna, and I never do. I got to get up. You have a little regiment, you know, and I'm gonna start doing that. I want to start exercising because it's good for the body, it's good for the mind, it's good for the soul. I need to exercise. You know, I used to love doing it when I was younger. You know, now that I'm older, it's like, nah, why bother? I feel lazy sometimes, and I hate calling myself lazy because, you know, I am in some things, but if I want to do others, I'm not lazy. If I want to do it, if I got a passion for it, I'm not lazy. You know, and staying sober, staying clean, you know, keeping it simple, you know, there's a lot to be said for that. There's a lot to be said for, you know, keeping it simple and taking it one day at a time. I think those two expressions go together. Keep it simple, one day at a time. You know, if I learned anything in the 32 years that I've been sober, I learned that. I learned that you have to take it in stride. Don't get crazy. You know, just do what's in front of you. Whatever's in front of you, that's what needs to be done. And sometimes I overwhelm myself. It's like, I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like doing that. Well, do it anyway. Do it anyway if it needs to be done. You know, I don't want to be a lazy person. You know, and sometimes I feel like lately, especially after my retirement, that I am. But I don't know. I get into my little regiment, and I'm happy with that. You know, I like to do my little things, and being a creature of habit and huge OCD guy, you know, a lot of it's the same. A lot of it's the same. Just the way I did it yesterday. And I'll do it today. You know, but today is a new day, and we're gonna stay sober and clean today, because it's not in my desire to get drunk or to use or to get high. No, I don't want to do that anymore. You know, it used to be a daily occurrence, and when I quit drinking, I was an everyday drinker. I drank every day. It's like, what are you gonna do today? I'm gonna drink. But yeah, but here's the thing, I haven't in a long time. So that's become a habit. Not drinking a day at a time, it can become a habit for you too. You know, if you're having a hard time putting it down, uh, just do it. Put it down, and you could stay sober for one day at a time. I'm telling you, you could. There's no question about it in my mind that you could. Um, what am I going to do today? Today I'm going to probably do what I did yesterday. Same thing. I'm going to go to 2 meetings today. After that, I have no idea, but I wanna learn what I can today. I gotta go out and get some coffee because we're out of coffee for the meeting. I don't even have enough for one more pot, so I'm gonna run and get some of that. You know, I don't know what kind, whatever's on sale, but I'll get a big can of that, and that's it pretty much, you know. And I don't know. Here I am today, January 23rd, 2025. Never been in this day before, but it feels pretty good. I like it. It's a pretty good day to have a good day. You know, and I plan on it. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna get upset over little things anymore, because it really doesn't help anything to get upset. Instead of getting upset, I could pause, pray, ponder, proceed. Those four little things. I got to remember to do them when it hits the fan. I had a little problem with the lock, so I had to call somebody. I don't like leaving the door open, but here I am doing my thing, going to get some coffee too. Gonna leave the door open, and lo and behold, everything's gonna be okay. The old me wouldn't even call them though. It just left it all fucked up. I'm sorry. I don't mean to swear. Sorry. It shows you how sometimes the old habits die hard, and isn't it funny how it just comes out? I don't do it as often anymore, but I'm sorry. It slipped a little bit, and I apologize for that, guys. I don't swear that much anymore. Sometimes I do when I'm really angry. The bad words will come out, but there's no reason for it today. But there's a sign at one of the meetings that I go to that says the use of profanity is a sign of lack of spiritual growth. Let's grow together. I like that. There's another meeting I go to that if you swear at the meeting, they got a jar for it, a swear jar, and you throw a buck in there. I haven't had to do that yet, but I I got feet of clay just like everybody else. Sometimes I fall short, but when I do, I could come back again and I can say, yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I don't have to stay there. I can catch myself and say, you know what? You're going to be fine. Don't worry about it. So I'm out here meeting before the meeting with you guys, and then I'm gonna have a meeting, and it's interesting how life is. The things, I wake up in the morning and I don't even have to say, God, keep me sober. He does that. He knows I don't want to drink. And if I ever do want to drink, the first thing I'm going to do, guys, is go to the Lord and say, Lord, help me. I don't want to drink today. And lo and behold, he will be there for you. He promised. Jesus said, he that cometh to me, I will in no wise cast out. And he also said, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I'll give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn of me. For I am meek and lowly of heart, and you shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. I want a light burden, and if I walk with Jesus, I'll have that. He does the heavy lifting. Life is very, very good today, and I have nothing to complain about. Although I do sometimes. My life is beautiful. I haven't walked in a few days, but hey, tomorrow I'll get back into the swing of it. I want to start walking again and exercising. So I'm going to walk and exercise, and I'm going to be the healthiest 67-year-old I could be. Because, hey, 67, not dead. I want to be the best shape that I could be in for my age. And exercising and walking, yes, that's definitely part of it. I haven't seen one more walker. I've been here for, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. Haven't seen one. Have not seen one. So, I'm online with that. I haven't walked in a few days too, but I'm going to start tomorrow. So the weather's going to break a little bit and get a little warmer. I'm good with that. I'm fantastic with that. How about you guys? What are you going to do today? You going to do anything good? I hope whatever you do, don't pick up that drink or drug, man. Don't pick up the drink or drug, because, man, there's nothing but trouble down that road. You know, the good road is sobriety, clean, having God in your life. You know, and if you don't have that either, ask him to come in today. Today is the day of salvation. Today, ask him today, because he's there waiting for you. He that cometh to me, I will in no wise cast out. Jesus said that, and I believe it. I believe 100% of anything he's ever said. Well, guys, I wish you a wonderful day. We're not going to drink or drug today. Give me a like and subscribe if you would. And love you all. God bless.